expect to get burned out and be surprised if you don't. I would be surprised if
I
you
built it the wrong way.
working on such a long project. It's common and it's just fine. What I did is I didn't work continuously. I worked on other projects. I played other games, like stuff that I mentioned there, because I knew I'd get burned out, and I did. But once I actually sort of recovered my interest in making the base, I came back and I would continue working on it. And little by little, I slowly completed it until eventually, after a few months, I had completed the exterior of my base. And ultimately, what I came to learn and understand from working on such a large-scale project is that it's not a test of your Minecraft prowess. It's simply a test of your perseverance and dedication to one specific project. Because you don't have to be an amazing builder, you don't have to be the best in Minecraft.
Oh, hi Paris. Yeah, I'm just planning out a mega base for a world. I don't know what world, but it's gonna be for a world. Oh yeah, I'll do it in a bit because my Warzone has done. Okay, yeah, it has done. Not now. Remember, I've still got another update. Oh, I built it wrong. Why am I doing it there? It only needs to be here. Because on the inside, it's actually being wood. Test walls. Oh, hold up. Wait, no, I've done 3. It's only supposed to be 2.
Hello you, my name is Wayne Duffin.
A lot of dedication and a lot of perseverance to undertake something that big. Completing it, step number 5, may take a lot of time, may take a lot of perseverance, but it will feel good on the end when you come out of that with the completed mega base, or at least the 7. Step number 7 of building a mega base is to begin the interior.
Okay, I feel like I've done something
And
wrong.
this is actually somewhat optional because you may just actually want to have a shell or just like a sort of facade for your mega base. It may not actually contain an interior, but if it does, step
I
7
built this
will
wrong.
take longer than step 5, depending on just how involved you want to get. Now, what you are seeing right now is my extremely rough and crude drawing for a floor plan of the bottom story of my mega base. And this is something that I highly recommend doing. You can even do it in Minecraft, but when you're building the interior, just the same as you did the
Yeah, there we
exterior,
go.
make sure you get some sort of sketch or drawing, or even just lay out the outlines for rooms and hallways and stuff with blocks in the interior of your mega base before you begin construction, because if you try to go into it just blind, you're going to realize that you wanted to go back and do something else that you forgot to do, or you're going to realize that something will look better a different way, and it just becomes kind of a nightmare. And it's much simpler if you take the time, maybe like 20 minutes, just even a pencil outline. You don't have to get exact, you don't have to use proportions.
Yeah, I'll download
You can
it.
even just do something like what I did. I took some measurements, which took longer, but you don't even have to do that.
I don't want to use the controller.
So much easier later on. It may not sound like it, may sound like a pain.
Yeah, I'll probably use the
It's a lifesaver because once you have that draft, you don't have to think about what you're building.
Yeah, I'll probably download it in a minute.
You don't have to worry about what you're going to build and where. All you have to do is follow your outline and translate it into Minecraft. And if your interior construction is going to be a long process like building the exterior was, then I would recommend applying the same practices that you used for section 5 to section 7, because you're just as likely to get burned out doing interior work as exterior, because it could take a long time. Basically just expect to get burned out if it's a lot of work. I myself have gotten burned out a little bit recently. I spent several weeks playing mostly Minecraft and like almost no other games or anything at the time to get a lot of work done on the interior. Right now I'm slightly burned out, and that just means I'm taking it more slowly, and I'm not just doing exclusively interior construction. I'm playing some other games, doing stuff like that, and that's just fine. It allows me to recharge my creative abilities for the interior and to think of ideas. And on with section 8. This is actually territory that I myself have not fully reached yet in my progress on this mega base. Right now I'm still in section 7 of interior construction, but section 8 is like actual finished fine details on like landscaping and terraforming, where you sort of go back, you do like gardening, you make like actual finished landscape, sort of like what I did down here, where you actually have maybe like custom trees or bushes and stuff like that. I have to do a lot of stuff around the front of this base here. That stuff is going to come later, but I would recommend doing that after you finish the rest of this. And the landscaping can be as little or as much as you want. You may not have much to do. You may just actually like replant some Minecraft trees, put down some bone meal on the grass, and that could be that. It can be as little or as much as you want. It's up to you. For me, it's going to be like about 20 blocks of landscaping from here to here. It's not going to be crazy, but it's going to be more than just growing some trees from saplings and bone meal. Onward with section 9, which is sort of an optional section because it mostly involves any specific personal additions that you want to your base. The most notable examples of these are like actual entities or mobs in your base that you might want for decoration or show, or maybe villagers or something for functionality. Stuff that you can go back and add afterward. I kind of broke that rule a little bit, but it was kind of time sensitive. And here I actually have a Halloween skeleton. You can see him there. And he's got a jack-o'-lantern on his head. There he is. And I just put this guy in here because I didn't have anywhere else to put him, so that would be counted as like an extra personal addition that's like an entity. I guess in this case it's a mob, but I also may be adding villagers in some places. It's sort of just any little details that you want to go back and add, stuff that might occur to you later, or functionality, things like that. And section 10, well, section 10 is actually just a list of compiled tips and tricks and best sort of practices and stuff when actually working on your mega base. It doesn't actually involve doing anything specific in your world, but here are some things that I discovered and that didn't necessarily fit in with the other sections. Make sure you don't try to rush the process of making a mega base. It's not meant to be done overnight or in a few hours. Like I mentioned before, it can take anywhere from because throughout my whole life with everything, I've had tendencies where I want to like get it done as fast as I can. I want to rush it. I want it to be done now, and that's just not something that can happen when you're doing a mega base. So I had to just learn to go as fast as it seemed right to go. I didn't rush it. I just went at my own pace. Also, kind of along the lines of that, don't bite off more than you can chew when building a base. Don't be afraid to start small. Everyone has to start somewhere, and also the 10 steps in this video can be applied to any base, big or small. Like you could just as easily apply the steps in this video to a small base, a starter base, medium base. It actually doesn't matter the scale. These are all like good ways and practices for making any kind of base in Minecraft. And this is something that actually has come up with like people mentioning, oh, it looks like Green's mansion. It looks like you're copying Green's mansion. Or there's always gonna be the people who say that, oh, you're copying someone else when you build something in Minecraft. And don't worry about people saying that, because everything in Minecraft is unique and it doesn't really matter either. And even if you are like replicating something or putting your own style on it, that's not copying. And it just doesn't really matter if you're copying or not, as long as you're actually like having fun and not like sort of stealing their work or like somehow making money off someone else's stuff. Then it doesn't matter too much if you're just doing it for your own personal enjoyment. And in the same vein, don't ever be afraid to take inspiration from someone else's build if you're having trouble thinking of what to do. Like, I saw Green's mansion and I was like, I want to build a mansion too, because it would be fun, and I wanted to use 1.16 blocks. And so I technically took inspiration from his mansion. And people can say, oh, you're copying it, but in reality, it was just inspiration that was taken. Ultimately, you can take as much inspiration as you want from something, even in the real world. Like, oftentimes I'm not very creative. I'll look at something in the real world and completely replicate it or just get inspiration from it. And that works just fine as well. Pretty much whatever works best for you and whatever you have the most fun building or just playing around with in Minecraft is what is best. Another thing that's actually really important when building a mega base, this sort of goes along with the entire build, is make sure you pick a building style that you're comfortable with or that you enjoy, because you're going to be building with that style a lot. It's usually not good to mix building styles, as it can often just create a mishmash, unless you're really, really good, and I'm not counting myself among the really, really good here. Unless you're super good, then it's difficult to actually properly execute multiple building styles. If we come down here, this area of my base was not something that was planned out very much. This is something that would have benefited from this video if I'd known all of that at the time. There's a lot of different building styles combined here, different hallway styles, and individually they look okay,
Yeah,
but
like
when you
that.
combine them, they just aren't as good. So here, this is just me learning from my mistakes and hopefully being able to forewarn you guys of the same mistakes that I made here. My final piece of advice when building something on a massive scale like a mega base in Minecraft is to make sure that you're always having fun when you do it, or at least make sure that it is not enjoyable, because the entire point of playing Minecraft is to have fun since it's a game. So if you're not having fun, there's little point in doing it. So make sure that you're having fun. If you're not having fun,
experian.co.uk. Experian account linked to your current account is required. Score increase subject to status.
Welcome to 500 Days of Hardcore Minecraft in an Ocean-Only World. If you're new to this series, then you should definitely go check out all the previous videos of this 100-day series. But in this 100 days, I'm going to build some new auto farms, go on some adventures, and do another giant underwater build. And if for some reason you guys aren't subscribed, because YouTube's telling me a good majority of you guys aren't, make sure to subscribe because we're flying up to 1 mil subs, so you guys got to join the community. But for now, guys, here's 500 Days of Hardcore Minecraft. Alright, day 401. Getting a little bit of a late start to the day, but I started it off by updating you guys on the podzol, which did not spread, like at all. So it looks like I'm not even going to be able to get dookie grass in this world. So I figured that if I sacrifice some chicken eggs, then maybe one day the lands will be rich enough to spread. But also I figured that while I'm here, I've seen a lot of people comment saying that I just gotta bone meal the dirt, and then I'll get some grass. But here, let me show you real quick. Here, let me just... Hear that? It doesn't work. I don't know what version of Minecraft you guys are playing that it works, but it doesn't work here. Afterwards, I noticed that the mob grinder was getting pretty full, so I went over there and cleaned it out. But then I remembered that I trapped my wandering trader that sold me podzol. Wait, he got snacked on by a zombie? Well, I guess I'm not getting any more podzol. So I got my boat back and noticed that the sun was going down. Day 402. I finally had enough of this mob grinder, so I began working on a new platform in preparation for our new farm. New mob farm. But after finishing up with that, I noticed that the potato farm needed a trim. I like you cut, G. Then, of course, I took those potatoes and turned them into cold, hard emeralds. Day 403. Back to preparing for this farm. I was going to need a lot of dispensers for this thing, which means I was going to need a lot of bows, which also meant that I was going to need a lot of string, which I could get from my spider farm. I pretty much just sat at the spider farm for most of the day, just collecting string and using it to heal my tools. So, not much else to talk about here. Day 404, we're back at home, and I just realized that I have to name the Captain Llama. I said that the most liked comment in 400 days would be able to pick the name, and the most liked comment is Paul GG by Beppo. I think they might have commented something else. I don't know. It says that it's been edited. I see you though. But either way, let's go name the... Wait, where's my llama? Wait, does the llama just despawn no matter what? I gave it a temporary name and it still despawns? Well, I guess the brown pearl just might be captainless forever. I guess I could just name myself Paul GG then. Now that that's out of the way, I just spent the rest of the day just preparing for the new mob farm. Like getting some wood, crafting up some dispensers, getting some more redstone. Day 405 to 415. I realized I should probably go check on Chickpea since it's been a while since we last seen him. And I know how much you guys love to see him, so I set off for Mount Chickpea. After having a little chat with him, I realized that the banished cartographer was still here. Then I remembered that he actually buys paper. And since I don't have a cartographer at home, I figured that maybe I could get him in the boat. But he still seems to be hurt, so I'm going to let him have his time. Afterwards, I returned home to begin construction on the new mob farm. But what I didn't realize is that this was actually going to take about 10 days. I built this farm in the past to specifically farm for gunpowder, but for now, I'll just have it farm for all the mobs. It was a really long and grueling process that took tons of cobblestone, but once it was all done, it was completely worth it. Day 416, it was time to chop down the old mob grinder, because I realized that's actually hogging up some of the mobs. So I grabbed some scaffolding, I don't really know why I did that instead of using my elytra, but either way, I spent the entire day just chipping away at this giant beast, but I forgot that I also made this a double-decker. Double-decker cheese grill. After underestimating how thick this thing was, I had to come back on day 417. So I continued to mow down this giant beast. That is until on the way down to clear out my inventory, I noticed that there was another traveling trader. And since I don't let people live here rent-free, I went to go see what his trades were. Turned out that he was actually selling nautilus shells and slime. Coincidentally, two things that I wanted to get in 400 days. So I quickly started to do some trades so that I could get some more emeralds so that then I could be able to buy all of what he has. But apparently it's not very much. So those trades were kind of pointless. And because he hardly sold me anything, I figured that I would just take his llama, which will unlikely be the permanent captain of the Brown Pearl. But regardless, I held up my end of the bargain and gave him the name tag. Day 418. I got back to grinding the grinder as hard as I could, and luckily after an entire day of grinding on the grinder was finally grinded. Thank you. Day 419. Now that I got rid of that old mob grinder, I had a ton of mob trash that I had to go through and organize. But most importantly, I turned the rotten flesh into stonks. Afterwards, I finished up the day and I checked on the new mob grinder. It definitely seems like it's cranking away. Day 420. But since it is day 420, I gathered up all my gunpowder so I could light it up, so I could light up some money to kill my traveling merchant, and for that he's banished to Mount Chickpea. Then afterwards, it was time to head into the Nether, where I was going to spend the next 2 days mining for ancient debris with TNT. Honestly, I just love mining with TNT. You can just mindlessly dig a hole and then put a giant row of TNT in it, and then explode it, and then... With a little over 2 stacks of TNT, I managed to get 27 ancient debris. So honestly, not too shabby. I was also thinking about slowly hollowing out a giant cavern here, just by mining with a bunch of TNT. I think it'll look terrifying, but also be really fun. Day 424, we're back at home, and I'm smelting down my ancient debris, and then crafting them all into netherite ingots. And if you're wondering why I was mining ancient debris, it's because I was going to make a new armory where the old mob grinder used to be. But after building out the first layer, I realized that I built it all out of stone brick, which didn't really match the blackstone builds. So down it goes. Day 425 to 426, I'm back at it with construction. And this time I got the right materials. The entire time while building this, I just kept experimenting with different designs and patterns, and honestly, I have to say that this is definitely my least favorite build I've ever made. This thing just looks kind of like a tank. Well, I guess that's kind of a good thing, though, since it's supposed to be an armory. Anyways, I finished off the ugly beast and put some item frames inside and put my netherite armor in there. Looking back on it, I don't know why I didn't just use armor stands. On day 427, I started off the day by heading over to Trader Tower. That is until I noticed a creeper inside the Shake Shack, so I busted out the blicky and tried sniping him. But one of my villagers got caught in the crossfire. Yeah, he'll be fine, he's gotta walk it off. But now that that's taken care of, I went to the top of Trader Tower to be able to build out like a little penthouse area, because I figured it would be a lot easier to breed villagers at the top of the penthouse to be able to then send them down to work. So then I finished off the day by placing a rail system so that the villagers could get up to the new penthouse. Day 428, I spent the entire day moving everyone. And dang, does that rail car zoom! But after zooming each and every single one of them up to the top of the penthouse, I set up a bunch of beds and finished off the day by cleaning up all the rails. Day 429 to 430. Been a little while since I worked on the potato farm, so I washed them all down into the hoppers and replanted them. I definitely want to change this thing to be a fully automatic farmer because it just takes so much time just to replant every single one of these potatoes. But afterwards, of course, I turned some of those potatoes into emeralds. And I was going to cook up the last of the potatoes because I'm running low on food. But that's when I realized that I'm running out of coal. So I figured I could go get some coal in the nether by slaying some wither skellies. I know this isn't really the most effective way, but I want to get some more skulls anyways. So after arriving at the farmer, I was running up and down the runway a little bit. That is until I started playing whack-a-mole with the magma slimes. These guys were just haunting me until I realized that I was just wasting my time. But after going up and down the runway a few times... doorbell.
Hi Paul, I'm new pizza person. Here is your pizza. What's that? It's only 27.4% of a pizza. Whoa, that sounds so sad. Imagine that happening to you. Well, guess what? That's what you do to Paul when only 27.4% subscribe. You give Paul 27.4% of a pizza every day until you sub to this channel. Please sub so Paul can go back to eating whole pizzas again.
But after going up and down the runway a few times, I realized I could also firework up and down it, which was pretty fun because it made a cool running sound. But no more playing around, it was time to bust some cheeks. But after a day and a half of farming, I got 2 wither skulls. Yep, just 2. That's right guys, I got terrible luck, so what? But that's okay because I got more at home. Day 431 to 436. The mob farm was doing pretty well. So well, in fact, that I decided to add a bunch more layers to this thing and make it insanely OP. And since I got all that cobblestone from tearing down the old mob farm, it was a piece of cake, so I built this thing all the way up to the clouds. But because I'm a genius, and after building all these different layers and putting a roof on it, I realized I didn't put any torches on each level. So adding all the water to the dispensers was a pain because all the mobs, but otherwise it was alright. Because it was all worth it. This thing's gonna start pumping out an insane amount of loot. I mean, look at this thing, it's intimidating. Day 437, I realized I'm pretty much completely out of wood, so I just spent the entire day just growing and chopping down oak trees. Honestly, it was a pretty peaceful day, just hanging out with my chickens. Day 438, I decided I wanted to finally go on another big adventure. It's been a little while since I've done one. But on the last big adventure that I went on, it took forever to get home, and I started running out of food and fireworks. So I made sure I spent all of day 438 thoroughly prepping for this thing, because I don't want anything bad to happen this time. And of course, I also fed my villagers, because who knows if I'm ever even going to come back, then they might just be starving while I'm gone. Day 438 to 451. I started this adventure off by heading into the nether, because the quickest way to get really far away is by flying on the roof of the nether. So after popping a few fireworks, it was time to build a nether portal. And after going through it, it put me in a mine shaft. Or so I thought. I ran around in the caves and I literally couldn't find any other part of the mine shaft other than what I spawned on. So I went back and tore down the portal and started flying a little further away. Thought I'd be able to make a new one. And this time, it spawned me over the water, about 20,000 blocks away from home. Now this was a really long journey, so I'll just try to summarize it as best as I can for all the days that really mattered. Like on day 439, I found a giant island not too far away from the portal, so I can definitely come back here and get some more sand later if I need it. Day 441 to 442, I decided to stop at sunken ships so that I'm able to get a bunch of loot and as well as treasure maps, which actually worked out because I started collecting things that I actually needed for my conduit. And then obviously tons of gold, iron, and diamonds. Day 443, I found a full-size boat sitting in a giant coral reef. That's when I realized I should start chopping down all the wood on these ships since I don't have any saplings for dark oak or spruce. And I'm never going to see these ships again anyway, so what does it matter? Day 446, I found another exposed stronghold. This got me a bit confused because I thought this was the one I already found, but it wasn't, so I spent the day looting it. Day 447, I found a giant underwater portal. I thought this thing was pretty neat, and I spent a lot of time mining around in it trying to find a chest. But spoilers, there wasn't, so that's disappointing.
Disappointed!
Day 448, I was testing it flying, and I almost flew right into an ocean monument, so...
Meet the new member of my...
Hello you, my name is Wayne Robin and good morning from the UK. I do apologise, I've only just woken up, so I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone's just staying safe. I will be doing some content later on, but first I have to wake up first, have my breakfast, do my teeth and wash, do the washing up, go for a walk, and then I will be doing some content later on. So stay safe everyone, and that's all spread some kindness, positivity upon this app. Let's prove to everyone these trolls, snowflakes, toxic people, and cowards, and the vegan teacher were better than them. Have a good day, everyone. Stay positive and stay smiling. Bye! Hello, you. My name is Wayne Robin, and good morning from the UK. I do apologise, I've only just woken up, so I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone's just staying safe. I will be doing some content later on, but first I have to wake up first, have my breakfast, do my teeth and wash, do the washing up, go for a walk, and then I will be doing some content later on. So stay safe everyone, and that's all spread some kindness, positivity upon this app. Let's prove to everyone these trolls, snowflakes, toxic people, and cowards, and the vegan teacher were better than them. Have a good day, everyone. Stay positive and stay smiling. Bye! Hello, you. My name is Wayne Robin, and good morning.
He's got the keyboard that I have.
Goes by when you just don't think about when you just...
Like we ran over another pedestrian. What should we do? I know. Backpack.
Anything that you may need, I got inside the... Wait, Neptune Toro, what the...
We accidentally flattened this man.
tool to help.
Yeah, you've got like a phone in here or something, right? Dora, why did you even pack all this stuff?
Yay! Now we have all the tools we need to help us.
Dora, we have to call the cops.
If you call the cops, I'll tell them you did it.
What?
And who do you think they believe? The cute, innocent little girl? Or the creepy man dressed up as a backpack who follows her around? Now dig. We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! We hit the body! Dora! Oh!
Say they want fire, that they murder. Trying to break my... Live in the dark, boy, I can never pretend. I'm in the face, don't you sin. If you claim you got it, you know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way.
Call me when you want. You live in the dark, boy, I can never pretend. I'm in the
Things
face,
do
don't
you?
you sin. If you claim you got it, you know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way.
Call me when you want. You live in the dark, boy, I can never pretend. I'm in the face, don't you sin. If you claim you got it, you know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way.
Call me when you want. You live in the dark, boy, I can never pretend. I'm in the face, don't you sin. If you claim you got it, you know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want.
You live in the dark, boy, I can never pretend. I'm in the face, don't you sin. If you claim you got it, you know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want.
You live in the dark, boy, I can never pretend. I'm in the face, don't you sin. If you claim you got it, you know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on my way. Call me when you want, call me when you need.
Dark, boy, I can never pretend. I'm in the face, don't you sin. If you claim you got it, you know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on my way.
Call me when you want.
Call
You
me.
live in the dark, boy, I can never pretend. I'm in the face, don't you sin. If you claim you got it, you know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way.
Call me when you want. You live in the dark, boy, I can never pretend. I'm in the face, don't you sin. If you claim you got it, you know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way.
Call me when you want. You live in the dark, boy, I can never pretend. I'm in the face, don't you sin. If you claim you got it, you know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want.
You live in the dark, boy, I can never pretend. I'm in the face, don't you sin. If you claim you got it, you know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want.
You live in the dark, boy, I can never pretend. I'm in the face, don't you sin. If you claim you got it, you know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way.
Call me when you want. You live in the dark, boy, I can never pretend. I'm in the face, don't you sin. If you claim you got it, you know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want.
You live in the dark, boy.
Помочь? Шуль, прости. У меня доклад, да? Как пригласить пересечь сегодня? Ясно? Помочь?
Things you should never say to a boy.
Okay. Okay. Nice guys always finish last. Should've known that. Gave you my heart and you fucked around and broke that.
Things you should never say to a boy.
Okay. Okay. Nice guys always finish last. Should've known that. Gave you my heart and you fucked around. around and broke that.
Things you should never say to a boy.
Okay. Oh, okay. Nice guys always finish last. Should have known that. Gave you my heart and you fucked around and broke that.
Things you should never say to a boy.
Okay. Okay. Nice guys always finish last. Should have known that. Gave you my heart and you fucked around and broke that.
Things you should never say to a boy.
Okay. Okay. Nice guys always finish last. Should have known that. Gave you my heart and you fucked around and broke that.
Things you should never say to a boy.
Okay. Okay. Nice guys always finish last. Should have known that. Gave you my heart and you fucked around and broke that.
Things you should never say to.
Yeah, my name's Patrick. Yeah, my name's Patrick Clover. Yeah, my name's
Patrick Clover.
You call me Patrick? Yeah, don't call me Pat. You don't know me like that, no.
It's the final brain cell.
Lieutenant Jordan, are you on duty right now? You must be Karen. I was told there was a black man robbing this house. Did someone get away?
Actually, Karen over here called 911 on me. Not this guy.
On you, sir? Why?
She thought I was trying to break into my own house just because I'm black and live in a nice neighborhood.
Wait. You called the cops on him? I was so sure you caught me breaking into this house. You must be blind.
No, she's not blind. Obviously, she can see clearly enough to make judgments about people based on their skin color.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I didn't know.
No, Karen. You said I didn't belong here, in my own neighborhood.
Lieutenant Jordan, are you on duty right now? You must be Karen. I was told there was a black man robbing this house. Did someone get away?
Actually, Karen over here called 911 on me, not this guy.
On you, sir? Why?
She thought I was trying to break into my own house just because I'm black and live in a nice neighborhood.
Wait. You called the cops on him? I was so sure you caught me breaking into this house. You must be blind.
No, she's not blind. Obviously, she can see clearly enough to make judgments about people based on their skin color.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I didn't know.
No, Karen. You said I didn't belong here, in my own neighborhood.
Lieutenant Jordan, are you on duty right now? You must be Karen. I was told there was a black man robbing this house. Did someone get away?
over here called 911 on me, not this guy.
On you, sir? Why?
She thought I was trying to break into my own house just because I'm black and live in a nice neighborhood.
Wait. You called the cops on him? I was so sure you caught me breaking into this house. You must be blind.
No, she's not blind. Obviously, she can see clearly enough to make judgments about people based on their skin color.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I didn't know.
No, Karen. You said I didn't belong here, in my own neighborhood.
Lieutenant Jordan, are you on duty right now? You must be Karen. I was told there was a black man robbing this house. Did someone get away?
Actually, Karen over here called 911 on me, not this guy.
On you, sir? Why?
She thought I was trying to break into my own house just because I'm black and live in a nice neighborhood.
Wait. You called the cops on him? I was so sure you caught me breaking into this house. You must be blind.
No, she's not blind. Obviously, she can see clearly enough to make judgments about people based on their skin color.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I didn't know.
No, Karen. You said I didn't belong here, in my own neighborhood.
Lieutenant Jordan, are you on duty right now? You must be Karen. I was told there was a black man robbing this house. Did someone get away?
Actually, Karen over here called 911 on me, not this guy.
Oh,
On
don't
you,
do
sir?
that.
Why? She thought I was trying to break into my own house just because I'm black and live in a nice neighborhood.
Wait. You called the cops on him? I was so sure you caught me breaking into this house. You must be blind.
No, she's not blind. Obviously, she can see clearly enough to make judgments about people based on their skin color.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I didn't know.
No, Karen. You said I didn't belong here, in my own neighborhood.
Lieutenant Jordan, are you on duty right now? You must be Karen. I was told there was a black man robbing this house. Did someone get away?
Actually, Karen over here called 911 on me, not this guy.
On you, sir? Why?
She thought I was trying to break into my own house just because I'm black and live in a nice neighborhood.
Wait. You called the cops on him? I was so sure you caught me breaking into this house. You must be blind.
No, she's not blind. Obviously, she can see clearly enough to make judgments about people based on their skin color.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I didn't know.
No, Karen. You said I didn't belong here, in my own neighborhood.
Lieutenant Jordan, are you on duty right now? You must be Karen. I was told there was a black man robbing this house. Did someone get away?
Actually, Karen over here called 911 on me, not this guy.
On you, sir? Why?
She thought I was trying to break into my own house just because I'm black and live in a nice neighborhood.
Wait. You called the cops on him? I was so sure you caught me breaking into this house. You must be blind.
No, she's not blind. Obviously, she can see clearly enough to make judgments about people based on their skin color.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I didn't know.
No, Karen. You said I didn't belong here, in my own neighborhood.
Lieutenant Jordan, are you on duty right now? You must be Karen. I was told there was a black man robbing this house. Did someone get away?
Actually, Karen over here called 911 on me, not this guy.
On you, sir? Why?
She thought I was trying to break into my own house just because I'm black and live in a nice neighborhood.
Wait. You called the cops on him? I was so sure you caught me breaking into this house.
How my haters do it.
Stand there saying you're sorry. Sorry for what? That I'm a cop? Or are you and your friends sorry that you have to worry about a black man living in your neighborhood? And you know what the worst part is? I finally thought I found a neighborhood where I could let my son ride his bike and not have to think twice. Now I know it's even dangerous for him to pick up his own package in front of my house. Thank you for opening my eyes, Karen. Stand there saying you're sorry. Sorry for what? That I'm a cop? Or are you and your friends sorry that you have to worry about a black man living in your neighborhood? And you know what the worst part is? I finally thought I found a neighborhood where I could let my son ride his bike and not have to think twice. Now I know it's even dangerous for him to pick up his own package in front of my house. Thank you for opening my eyes, Karen. Stand there saying you're sorry. Sorry for what? That I'm a cop? Or are you and your friends sorry that you have to worry about a black man living in your neighborhood? And you know what the worst part is? I finally thought I found a neighborhood where I could let my son ride his bike and not have to think twice. Now I know it's even dangerous for him to pick up his own package in front of my house. Thank you for opening my eyes, Karen.
How my haters do it.
Hello you, my name is Jacob and good morning from the UK. I do apologise, I've only just woken up, so I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone's staying safe. I will be doing some content later on, but first I have to wake up first, have my breakfast, do my teeth and wash, do the washing up, go for a walk, and then I will be doing some content later on. So stay safe, stay safe everyone, and let's all spread some kindness, positivity on this app. Let's prove to everyone these trolls, snowflakes, toxic people, and cowards, and the vegan teacher were better than them. Have a good day everyone, stay positive, and stay smiling. Bye! Hello you, my name is Jacob and good morning from the UK. I do apologise, I've only just woken up, so I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone's staying safe. I will be doing some content later on, but first I have to wake up first, have my breakfast, do my teeth and wash, do the washing up, go for a walk, and then I will be doing some content later on. So stay safe, stay safe everyone, and let's all spread some kindness, positivity on this app. Let's prove to everyone these trolls, snowflakes, toxic people, and cowards, and the vegan teacher were better than them. Have a good day everyone, stay positive, and stay smiling. Bye! Hello you, my name is Jacob and good morning from the UK. I do apologise, I've only just woken up, so I hope everyone's having a good day. I Hope everyone's staying safe. I will be doing some content later on, but first I have to wake up first, have my breakfast, do my teeth and wash, do the washing up, go for a walk, and then I will be doing some content later on. So stay safe, everyone, and let's all spread some kindness, positivity with positive sound. Let's prove to everyone these trolls, snowflakes, toxic people, and cowards, and the vegan teacher were better than them. Have a good day, everyone.
Hello.
Stay positive.
Ooh.
Hello you, my name is Windhoven and welcome to my TikTok. To the question from the doctor, I haven't got the foggiest idea how to contact the other doctors or Hello you, my name is Windhoven and welcome to my TikTok. Oh, there she is. Hi, Supergirl. My name's the Crystal Doctor, and... Now.
How my hate.
Are you ready? Check it out. It's gonna come on. Yeah. Get ready.
Oh.
If y'all love black people like this, comment and share. If y'all love black people. If y'all love black people like this, comment and share. If y'all love black people. If y'all love black people like this, comment and share. If y'all love black people. If y'all love black people like this, comment and share. If y'all love black people. If y'all love black people like this, comment and share. If y'all love black people. If y'all love black people like this, comment and share. If y'all love black people. If y'all love black people like this, comment and share. If y'all love black people.
Like 13, I don't fuck with Trevor, they don't fuck with me. Bitch can't dance, I know just I did for a grand. Like 13, I don't fuck with Trevor.
Do this glitch as fast as you can. I'll be transferring the insertion mods into my cyclone. First, get in the car that you want to merge things into. So here I'm going to be using the insertion since it's already modded. And then just press right D-pad so you can enter the mechanic. Make sure you're in the arena mode for this. Once you're in here, just change anything cheap out. For me, I'll just change the place since it's the cheapest option for me. So I'll just change it to the first one and then I'll go back to my main. And then back out everything and then go to respray. Primary color, crew color. Press the PS button, press it back. And then now you should be glitched, exit the car and then go enter the car that you want to transfer the mods to. So now I just get in my cyclone and then I just press R2 to exit. Now when you guys are on the screen, just exit the car and it should disappear. Then make your way back into your arena wall. And there you go, my cyclone is now modded. Make sure you do this as fast as you can.
Watch how these insoles make you appear a lot taller than you actually are. This is a forbidden life hack that a lot of people are starting to use. When you put them in your shoes, you will notice a huge difference. So this is before the size up insoles are in the shoes. Now get ready for the difference. I promise you, this is insane. So this is the after. The best thing is you don't even realise these things are in your shoes. Watch how... Isn't Godzilla, like, much bigger than King Kong? Bulletproof and with an energy beam breath attack? Yes, but King Kong is monkey. Isn't Godzilla, like, much bigger than King...
Do you watch Conor McGregor?
You know how this one was, punch you in the balls like that. That's what he said on an interview.
I was watching him with my dad.
So what do you do?
Christ, that one in my mouth. Christ almighty.
What do you do in your free time?
What does that mean?
When you're not playing game, what do you do?
Yeah.
I go to school. My mate Ben, yeah, he goes out with my old girlfriend.
Oh.
That is bad.
I'm gonna fight him.
Yeah, fight
I'm
him.
not really.
No, fight him.
I'm not really.
No, you need to fight him. No, you need to fight him.
I'm too scared. He's very, very fat.
No, he's fat.
If you put him down, he won't feel it. Guys,
Yeah,
He actually is though. Yeah, you are.
And Tifa and everybody else.
I don't want to mess with you.
No, you don't, because I thought, yeah.
Do you watch Conor McGregor?
Is he the Irish one who goes, punch you in the balls like that? That's what he said on an interview. I was watching him with my dad.
So what do you do?
Christ, that one in my mouth. Christ almighty.
What do you do in your free time?
What does that mean?
When you're not playing game, what do you do?
Yeah.
I go to school. My mate Ben, yeah, he goes out with my old girlfriend.
Oh.
That is bad.
I'm gonna fight him.
Yeah, fight
I'm
him.
not really.
No, fight him.
I'm not really.
No, you need to fight him. No, you need to fight him.
He's very, very fat.
Hi.
Right.
Yeah. What?
I did try to reply to you. I didn't get a picture.
Oh no, it wasn't sent. I sent it, but it just.
What happened then? Did you?
I was just in the bathroom. I
Told
was
you
like,
it would come out.
I was like,
within
hold
24
on.
hours.
I felt it. I was like, hold on. I can pull that out.
Yeah.
Went to the bathroom. I was like, bang. I pulled it out.
Look,
And then it started to bleed
it will
everywhere.
do. It will do. Perfect. It's early tonight then. Let's have a look then, see if the new tooth is. You need to brush gently around that tooth.
I have to do it.
Let's have a look. Seems like a long now. Yep, you can see it coming through. That you do that, it's healthy, so that's healthy. It wasn't that bloody fly there. That's brilliant. I'll make with you.
Monty, Mum's home. You know that. Oh. Forgot I needed to do this. Oh, I built this part wrong. That's why I've got this. I'm so dumb. Yes, there we go. Well, I built this so far.
Okay.
Can you hold that? Basically, it's like going to be a castle. This is going to be a base for my world. Basically, you come up here, and then you got this, and it's just a massive room. And then you see how it like goes in on both sides. I'm going to bring it out, so it's like a massive castle.
Wow.
But it will take months, but
that's part of the fun, isn't it? And hopefully Dad can get your realms all sorted and all that. Just let Dad get in, have a cup of tea, and he'll need you to show him, because he's not sure how the game obviously works, but just let him press the buttons and just help him out. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright? Okay. Right, I'm going to go and get myself sorted downstairs, and then I'll shout up when I'm going. I'm going to go to Brian's over there. I'm literally by the rugby club.
Okay.
And then after Brian's, I'll probably fly up to Tesco's, because we need bits and pieces. Little Tesco's I'll just go to. Do you want anything from Little Tesco's?
Could you get me a meal deal?
What, the pasta?
And then one of the bottles.
Of what?
Thingy. Lucasade, but the energy one, you know.
And some fruit? Some pineapple?
No, they didn't do... no.
What do you want then?
At Little Tesco, they go packet of crisps, sandwich, roll, or
pasta.
Pasta.
So you want a packet of crisps?
Yeah.
What ones?
Just get me ready salted things.